in the 300-meter time trial, but crashing out in the 500-meter sprint. Young 19-year-old Carmela PAJARO. He'll be hoping for better fortune than in the 500-meter sprint, that's for sure. So we will be getting underway momentarily. Thirteen skaters lining up. We have a registered field of 20. So, here we go. The women's 10,000 meter point elimination final gets underway. So the group will look to just settle themselves, sort themselves out. Fabriana ARIAS leading the way. And the one place you don't want to be is at the back, because you will be eliminated. At the moment, there's no great danger because we haven't reached the first elimination point just yet. But the two Poles already, Goss and GACH, are lurking back there. I think that's GACH that's decided that's not where I want to be, so she's made a little move. Sandrine TAS just making a little adjustment there to one of the wheels. Again, it's another one of those races where the time is really irrelevant. It's all about making sure you don't get eliminated and making sure you pick up points. But generally speaking, the women's 10,000 meters goes at around 15-20 pace. And here's Sonia GACH deciding, you know what, I'm going to have my moment of glory. I'm going to lead the way around, and the Polish crowd really appreciating the Polish skater deciding to take it on through 600 meters here. But it'll only get really interesting when you hear that first bell. So it's all cagey and tactical. The two Colombians lined up just behind her, PAJARO and ARIAS. And there's the Chilean skater, TRASLAVINYA LOPEZ, is involved as well. There's no great panic about being at the back at the moment, but you're down the wrong end of things. You just need to be aware of your circumstances and the situation. Much better to be where Sonia GACH is than to be where Aleksandra GOSS is. All the skaters making sure as well, as they reach the first 1,000 meters, that they don't catch each other's skates. Accidents do happen, especially when there are a lot of skaters on the track. We've certainly seen some spectacular crashes, particularly in the women's event. In the 500-meter sprint, a lot of favourites fell foul of accidents there. The two Italians tucked in just behind the Chilean in 5th and 6th. That's Bonecchi and LOLLOBRIGIDA. And we've seen the Italians working as a team before, and there's the first bell. So this is where the heat is on, and that's where the tempo really picks up. And there's an attack from the outside from one of the Polish skaters. That is just going around there, Aleksandra GOSS. Now this is going to be a huge cheer for GOSS, who just paced her attack, and ARIAS picking up a point for second place. So that's great news for Polish skating. And now here we go again. Can Aleksandra GOSS maintain her position at the top of the pile here in this 10,000 meter event? Really going for it again. Now the Chilean is making a bit of a move there as well, and I think the two South Americans just ran GOSS out of that one. Certainly Arias was in there. She picked up 2. And TRASLAVINYA LOPEZ, indeed, coming second there. Those two just pouncing as Goss felt the heat. We haven't yet started having the eliminations, but they will come. And now the pressure's on once again, and it's some of the Italians trying to make their move here. Is that Bonecchi, the gold medalist in the 500-meter sprint? Is she looking to make her attack make a mark? You don't want to let Arias have too many early points. It was Giulia LOLLOBRIGIDA, in fact, picking up the 2 points there, with Yang of Chinese Taipei also now getting on the board. So one or two of the others need to start making a move. Sandrine TAS here in the light blue of Belgium has decided, yep, okay, I've given away enough points here. Time to add some points of my own. Really fascinating, the tactics here. 3 of them have made a move. And the points collected. TAS is on the board, and Yang picks up another 2 points to take a share of the lead. So Chinese Taipei and Colombia in front. Italy and Poland sharing 3rd place. But Aleksandra GOSS, I think, is already starting to really feel the heat as this has picked up significantly. And it's Yang and TAS looking to try and lead the way. One of the Spanish skaters is trying to make some ground as well, Maite ANCIN. Well, there goes the bell once again. And it's one of the 2 Colombian skaters that's jumped in front as the field starts to separate. TRASLAVINYA LOPEZ of Colombia in 2nd place. And making a move here, Marika Toom trying to get involved. He's got some work to do. But Yang and Arias have opened up a lot of daylight. Now there's some pushing and shoving as the field bunches. Here we go again. And it's Maite ANCIN of Spain trying to lead the way here. Arias tucked in just behind her. Wearing the number 27 bib. Arias, silver medalist. Now, who picked up the points there? Silver medalist in the World Championships last year. Arias cleverly picking up a couple of points there as well. So Arias with a big gap now between 1st and 3rd. And that's a bit of a logjam at the moment. Now, one of the Polish skaters has popped up again. There'll be a huge cheer if she can hold on here, but I don't think she can. She's been run out of it already by Sandrine TAS, who's hit the front, trying to pick up this bonus. Now she does that. Yang of Chinese Taipei picking up another valuable point. So Yang certainly looking good behind Arias at the moment. TAS making a move, looking to add another medal to the 300-meter time trial that she's already picked up. And around they go again. And here it is. Some more points up for grabs as some of the eliminated riders start planning for their next event. So Arias and Yang with TAS tucked in just behind them as we get close to halfway. Well, it really is a 2-horse race at the moment, but still an awful lot of points to be picked up as we are now down to our final 10. Now that should be the end of the elimination. So these 10 will just be out there now, trying to pick up some points. And Yang continuing to look really good. That's a lot of daylight that the top two have put between themselves and the rest of the field. And still no real attack coming from anywhere else either, which is a bit of a surprise. Let's see if somebody is saving themselves for a late charge. But meanwhile, Yang and Arias will just say, well, if you're going to leave us to share the points, that's exactly what we'll do. Two skaters in double figures, and that'll do it as far as Giulia Bonecchi is concerned. The gold medalist from the 500-meter sprint will not be picking up any more hardware here. Once again, Chinese Taipei and Colombia leading the way. And there's an attack from Ancin, I think, or is that to Mareike Thum? Well, we wondered where Thum has been hiding, and now she pops up, the German. She'll be looking to make a late burst. She's been just biding her time, Mareike Thum, and this has really opened the field wide up because three of them have just made a move, Thum being one of them, and she's taken Arias, I think that is, with her. It is indeed Arias, the Chinese Taipei skater, and Sandrine TAS is trying to close that gap as well, because TAS and Thum look like they could be contesting the bronze medal right here at the moment. So TAS needs to get in and pick up some quick points. Thum has really made a big move at about 2/3 of the way through this 10,000 meter event. Now TAS just sitting in the light blue, but Thum going around. Lee is in that group as well, so Yang has been dropped. So Lee will be looking to see if she can close the gap a little bit. These four look like they may have the rest of the points to themselves, and it all opened up when Mareike Thum, the German, just decided, I'm making my move, this is my time. Now, this is the breakaway group. And the others, I think, have just settled for what they've got, which in the case of most of them is not a lot. So Thum being attacked by TAS on the outside. Arias, who is looking in really good shape at the moment, 3-point lead, and Yang has been dropped. So Thum picking up a couple more points, and now Sandrine TAS has decided, time to make my move. And Lee also has got to attack from the back there of that little group. She seems happy just to stick at the back of that little quartet, but only the top two will pick up points. So Arias will be hoping that she's done enough. Surely she has. She makes a move here. Thum tracking her all the way. TAS has got to try and get past Thum in this battle for the minor honours. Those two are both locked on 6 points, both trying to chase down Yang, who's currently the silver medal, but doesn't seem able to add to those 10 points. Arias, in the meantime, comfortable. Big gap now. Arias certain of the gold, you would think. It's the battle for bronze at the moment that's getting interesting, and can Thum and TAS both catch and overhaul Yang, who is currently in second, but unable to add to that tally. And the other Chinese Taipei skater, Lee, has just sat there in this quartet, but making no kind of move at all. She's been at the back of this group as TAS decides, right, let's try and add to my bounty. TAS and Thum continuing to just make their moves. And now we get down to serious business. 9 laps remaining. So they're running out of time, Thum and TAS. They'll try and catch Yang. Skaters that are level on points, it will be settled on time. So at the moment, TAS and Thum, if they can both just add 2 more points, that'll run Yang out of things. And they're going to pick up points here by the look of it, with Thum looking to make the attack. Bursting off here. But Arias knows she's got this in the bank, but that doesn't stop her having a go here. And now Lee has decided, to get involved as well. So a real burst of pace there from Fabriana ARIAS. Silver medal in the World Championship. Gold medal here, almost certainly. In fact, she's pretty much unstoppable right now. So Toom has drawn level with Yang, so she'll move ahead of her. It's Tas that needs to find another point from somewhere, the Belgian. And here she comes looking for it right here. Well, it's fragmented. They've broken up all over the place. And it's basically 4 skaters for 3 medals. Toom has dropped off. So Tas, if she can hold second place there, as she joins the other 2 on 10 points. 9 kilometers, 1 more kilometer to go. And now Tas in the light blue, just tucking in behind ARIAS, who knows she has it won. Can Lee do her compatriot a favor and knock Sandrine TAS out of the top 2 spots? And the answer there is no, she cannot. Sandrine TAS continuing a very impressive World Games. Both these top 2 already medalled, and they're going to medal again. ARIAS certain of gold, Tas now seemingly certain of silver, and Toom, if she finishes ahead of Yang, will take a bronze, and that'll be some consolation for finishing 4th for the German in the World Championship last year. Lee still tucked in with them there, but she hasn't really been a factor at all. So there's very little chance here for Tas. In fact, it's almost, well, it is all over really effectively. This race was all over quite a while ago. ARIAS making it a procession and finishing in some style as well as she comes to the bell. What a skate this has been, and this is consolation for a silver medal that she earned in the 500-meter sprint when she was run out of it by Giulia BONECHI, the surprise winner of Italy. Well, that was silver in the 500-meter sprint, but it's gold here in the 10,000-meter points elimination race. Sandrine TAS, a pretty good silver as well to add to the bronze she picked up in the 300-meter time trial. There is a crash right at the end, and Toom and Yang will be separated on time, and Toom it is who will take that 3rd place, but no doubt at all about the gold. It's gone to Fabriana ARIAS. Well, we thought she would be the one to beat after that 2nd place behind Maite ANCIN of Argentina a year ago. Tas and Toom 4th and 5th in that race, 2nd and 3rd here. So of the top 5 in the World Championship, 2 did not race here. The remaining 3 have taken 1, 2 and 3. So for once, the form book has proved to be reliable. Lee of Chinese Taipei will take 4th, a very distant 4th. Then LOLLOBRIGIDA, TRASLAVINYA, LOPEZ and Aleksandra GOSS. Maite ANCIN picks up just the 1 point. Juliette POUYDEBAT was the 10th finisher. All the others, including Carmela PAJARO, were eliminated. Giulia BONECHI, we also saw her depart. The gold medalist in the 500, and Yi Seul, she disappeared early as well. Well, she didn't start, in fact. That's why she was one of a slew of non-starters. Leticia Shimek didn't start as well. Erin Jackson wasn't there. But the skaters that were there certainly made their mark. And it's a gold for Colombia. They've not had the best of times in the speed skating at the World Games. One of the real powerhouses of world speed skating. But the gold medals have been few and far between. This one from Fabriana ARIAS, long overdue. Well, as always, it was tactical. Sandrine TAS bided her time, as did Marijke Toom. They let some of the early points go to the likes of Goss and LOLLOBRIGIDA, TRASLAVINYA, LOPEZ. And then it was really when Toom made her attack that opened up the group of 4. And then Toom dropped off the pace. Left 3 of them. And Fabriana ARIAS just collecting point after point after point. Sandrine TAS following her